Hello there, welcome back to my channel and welcome to our fun discounted makeup shopping video. Some of you might be scratching your head going, what? If you're not aware, Ulta is about ready to have another one of their 21 days of beauty sale. It starts March 12th and runs through April 1st. And this one is focused primarily on skincare and makeup. So if you've not watched one of these videos from me in the past, what I like to do is go through the entire 21-day calendar and pick out those items that I personally would recommend that you definitely check out. And then I'll also share along the way some of the items that I am particularly interested in picking up. Now, if you've watched those videos before from me, you will know that I don't rely on the flyer that gets sent in the mail because P.S. mine hasn't even arrived yet. But I go onto the Ulta app and search 21 Days of Beauty and go from there because there are specific steals that are only shown there and that are only available online. As I've done before, I'm also going to share a couple of my secret shopping tips, so stay tuned. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Now let's get started. Now when Ulta does these sales, basically what they do is they put a grouping of products on sale for one day only, and that sale price is 50% off the retail price. So you can get incredible deals on really expensive makeup, skincare, and even skincare tools. Now, if you're shopping online, some of you might not be aware, but if you are a platinum or diamond member, you get free shipping on any of these beauty steals. So you can buy one lip liner on the day that they're on sale and you will not be charged shipping. So that is a huge savings and a huge perk. If you are not platinum or diamond, you are going to need to either shop in store, or if you're shopping online, make a list of some other essentials that you might want to add to your basket to get that free shipping on the days that there is an item that you want to get at 50% off. Now, these items are only on sale for 24 hours. They go on sale at 12:01 Central Time, 12:01 a.m. Central Time. Now, why that's important is, and this is a secret shopping tip that I've shared before, but I live in California, so I'm in Pacific time zone. So if I stay up until a little after 10 p.m. my time, I can go on and shop tomorrow's steals. And why that is super important is because the sales apply to only limited stock on hand. So it's the stock that they have in their warehouses and in the stores. So there are a few items I'm going to share with you that it's going to be important to be able to buy them right away, because once they're out of stock, they're out of stock and you cannot get them. Now, if you're not platinum or diamond and you're going to be shopping in the store, you're definitely going to want to make sure you're there when the store opens so that you can be sure that you have the best selection. All right, with all that being said, now let's jump into my recommendations and my shopping list. All right, starting off with March 12th, the first day, they're going to have a sale on the MAC paint pots. If you have watched any of my makeup tutorials or get ready with me's, most likely you have seen this appear. Now, this is actually meant to be an eyeshadow primer or a cream eyeshadow. This comes in multiple shades and finishes, but I discovered several years ago that if I put it around the edge of my lips, it helps prevent lipstick, lip liner, lip gloss from bleeding. So I use this all the time and I always want to make sure I have it on hand. Now, if you're looking for it as an eyeshadow primer or to go around the edge of the lips, you're going to want to look for a tone and a shade that's close to your skin tone. I use the shade Soft Ochre because it has kind of that yellow undertone. And then if you have more pink undertones to your skin and you're fair, you want to look for Painterly. That's going to be a better match. You can see they also have kind of some mid-tone colors and deep dark chocolate colors. So depending on your skin tone, they do have a matte skin tone shade that should match you well. And those are going to be on sale for $12.50. So you're going to want to make sure that you snatch one of these up on that day. The next day is the Urban Decay Vice lipsticks. And these are the hydrating version. I actually only have now one since they reformulated, but I used to own a lot in their original Vice formula. But this formula is really nice. It's pigmented, it is hydrating. It's a very good saturated color, but it does also have nice shine. This shade is local, and so even though I only have one, I do really like this formula. It's just one of those things that, you know, I have a lot of lipstick in my collection, so I've tried to hold back. But if you've been interested, you're going to want to pick these up. These are going to be on sale for $10.50. March 14th. I feel like every time they have these on sale, I buy like 3 more. And so I have a drawer full, but they keep coming out with new colors. They are the nude sticks all over face colors. Now, I particularly love them as blush, and I have in a pinch used them on my lips. I don't love these on the eyes because for me, I have really oily eyelids and they don't stay put. But they come in matte finish and glow, and then they have some bronzer shades and highlighter shades. I actually don't own any of the highlighter shades, but the 3 glowy ones that I want to show you that they actually do still have. This first one is Bohemian Rose. Oh, it's so pretty. And this is in the Glow formula. The second one is Sweet Peach Peony. This was the first one I bought in the Glow formula, and I just loved it. So I bought more. And then the last one, I feel like this is going to be a hot color because of that, you know, pink baby cheek look that's very popular right now. This one is, I should tell you what it is, Cherry Blossom Babe. And I love these all on their own, but I also love to mix them. Sometimes I will mix these two when I want kind of a warm pink shade. They do come with a very usable brush on the bottom that actually unscrews so you can wash it. I think it's genius. So it's a great travel-friendly product. Easily throw this in your bag, in your purse. But I love the formulation of these. And so they are going to be on sale for $17.50. March 15th, we see yet again the Lorac eyeshadow palettes, and these are going to be on sale from $19.50 to $24.50. I think the Meraki palette is the $24.50 one. This one is a compilation of all the colors that they had in previous palettes that makeup artists said were their favorites. And I love this palette. You can see kind of the divots in here. These palettes are all interchangeable, by the way, so you can pop out the shades. And why that's important, I think these are nice travel-friendly palettes. They're nice and thin. This one is Soleil. This one is definitely the warm tones of the bunch, and I love that one. And then Noir. This one I haven't gotten as much use out of. I need to pull it out more, but this one is kind of more your dark and dramatic one. Great quality eyeshadows, and I think these are at a fabulous deal. So again, that's on March 15th. March 17th are Ofra highlighters. If you have never swatched or used an Ofra highlighter, oh my goodness. They are super buttery and smooth, but they are a very high shine metallic. So if you don't like that style of highlighter, you're not gonna like these. But I just opened up my drawer and I pulled out the 3 that I have currently in my winter skin tone drawer, and they are 3 of the collaborations. So Ofra does a lot of collaborations with various YouTubers. So this one is Samantha March. And I mean, when you touch these, they're just buttery, soft. This one is such a beautiful, beautiful tone. And because it has the pink and this real light gold, you can actually dip your brush in one or the other, or you can mix them together. And then these 2 are from Nikki Tutorials. This is Glazed Donut. I have loved this one. I mean, it is bright. These make wonderful inner corner highlight shades. I will many times just quickly dab one of these on the inner corner and I'm ready to go. This last one is Nikki Tutorials. This is Glow Goals. This is one that I love to use more actually with when I have a little more sunless tanner on. I don't know why this is in my winter skin drawer, but you can see it there. They're smooth, they are metallic-y, but you don't see big chunky glitter particles. So really highly recommend those. The price range kind of varies. It's from $14.50 to $20. I think the collaboration ones are going to be the $20 ones, and then they have several other shades that are $14.50, but you get a ton of product. Next is March 18th, and these are all 3 on my wish list, and one in particular is one I'm going to be staying up late to purchase. So the first one is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer. I have wanted to try this for a long time, but if you've seen any of my concealer videos, you'll know I have a drawer full. So I really like to try these when they're on sale, and they are going to be marked down to $15. So I'm going to pick one of these up and give it a try. Of course, I'll be sharing my thoughts, but that's on my list. Also, Benefit Cosmetics, their box blushes, they're the ones that are the thinner, smaller packaging. I love that they've done that, by the way, but they have a bunch of new shades. I don't own any of them. In the past, I've had Hula and Dandelion and California, but I don't have any of the current ones. And there's kind of a wine color one that really I've had my eye on for a while, and those are going to be $15.50. Now, the last product on March 18th, and this is the one that I'm staying up late for because I saw Angie from Hot Flashy talk about this in her Sephora haul. And I went on Sephora's website, put it in my loves, and thought, okay, I'm going to wait for the Sephora sale, get it at 20% off. Well, how about let's get it at 50% off? What is it? It is the New Face Mini Facial Toning Microcurrent Kit, and it's in the Sandy Rose color. Oh my goodness. All right, I will be talking about the Foreo in a moment, but I have been kind of wanting to dive into a few more microcurrent devices trials. And this one is the smaller travel-friendly size. I'm really interested in it because it has a lot of varying levels and different treatment settings, and it's supposed to be fantastic. And the kit comes with 2 different types of serums plus a brush, and it's going to be on sale for $122.50. I know that sounds like a lot, but times that times 2, and we're going to be saving a lot of money. Next, on March 19th, I just want to mention this quickly because I know it's a favorite of many of you, but the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation is going to be $24. I have tried this foundation twice, 2 separate occasions, like a year or 2 apart, and it just doesn't work for me. So I might be tempted to give it another shot. Part of my issue too is I don't feel like I've ever gotten quite the right shade. So I don't know. We'll see if it ends up in my cart or not. But if you're a fan, be sure you check that out on March 19th. On March 20th, Smashbox primers are going to be on sale, and I am particularly interested in trying their Illuminate primer. That sounds interesting because I am an oily skin combo oily girl in the summertime, but the Illuminate one has kind of it looks like it gives the skin kind of a little bit of a bronze glow, and it's not supposed to be shimmery. So that is on my wish list. Now the primers range from $21 to $30 on sale. I think the $30 one, I think they have their original primer that's going to be available in like the jumbo size, but the Illuminate primer, that one should be at $21. So I'm definitely interested in that. March 21st, the Bare Minerals Gen Nude blushes are going to be on sale. I feel like Bare Minerals keeps shrinking their color offerings of a lot of their products, and I'm not sure why, but these blushes are really good. And one color that they actually still have available that I personally own is this one called But First Coffee. I love using this in the summertime when I have a little more color to my skin. It's such a beautiful shade, but they have, I think, 6 or 7 different colors. This is a really nice, smooth formulation made with great ingredients. And I think most all of them are a matte finish or maybe just a hint of a pearl, but they go on the skin beautifully and they last all day. So those are going to be on sale for $13. March 22nd has one item that's on my wish list to possibly try. They are the Jaclyn Hill Sunbathe Pressed Bronzers. I have used several of her powder products and I actually really like them, but I've never tried these individual pressed bronzers. They're going to be on sale for $16, so I'm planning to take a look at those. Also, on that day, I told you I was going to talk about this. The Foreo Bare Mini and Serum is going to be 50% off. So this is just the regular Bare. I don't have the mini version, but this is also a microcurrent device. I talked about this in my year-end favorites, and I just really fell in love with it last year. And I feel like a microcurrent device is one thing that you can see and feel almost immediate results. And over time, you will continue to see even more improvement. Now you do need a conducting serum along with it. So this is the Foreo serum. This is also going to be 50% off. So this is going to be $29.50 and the mini version of this is going to be $109.50. So I haven't done a lot of comparison research between the Foreo and the NuFace. But if you were looking between the two, I feel like for just a few dollars more with the NuFace, you're getting the entire kit. Whereas with this one, with the mini bear, you're gonna have to buy this and the serum separate. So you might go for the NuFace, and then if it's sold out or you're not able to get it, maybe try getting this on March 22nd. Now we're getting back into a few lip products. On March 23rd, the Urban Decay lip liners are going to be on sale for $12.50. Again, I feel like Urban Decay continues to change their color offerings. And every time I go to mention one of these lip liners, I'll go to search for it and it's no longer available. So I did pull out 4 shades that are currently available on Ulta's website. This first one is $19.93, which if you were around in the 90s wearing lip liner and lipstick, this is a color that looks like the 90s. It is kind of that 90s nude brown color. I love it. I've had, I think, 2 of these now. Next to it is Liar, also one that I have repurchased again. And this is this has a little more pink tones and it's slightly lighter than the 1993. These other 2 I have really enjoyed as well. Manic is more of a warm rose shade, so that's Manic. And then this one I mentioned last time, it was on sale, and this is Hex. I love this color. It is a little deeper, but imagine this kind of blended over your lips with a nice frosty pink gloss. How beautiful that looks, but it also looks great with O lipstick from MAC or any other kind of deep berry shade you want to wear. So definitely check these liners out. They are among the longest wearing lip liners that I own, and I think they're fantastic, and they'll be on sale for $12.50. March 24th, the Bobbi Brown lip glosses are going to be on sale for $16. That still kind of seems high, but if you're familiar with Bobbi Brown pricing, you'll know that's actually a pretty good deal. So this shade in particular is one of my favorites, one I have repurchased. This is Bare Sparkle, and it looks, I thought it was just going to end up being kind of a clear gloss, but believe it or not, the shimmer and the sparkle on here does come through when you top a lipstick or a lip liner with it. And I just think this is a really nice formula. It is slightly sticky, but in my frame of thinking, that means it lasts on the lips a little bit longer. So I'm okay with that. On the 25th, we have a mystery steal. So these are kind of a bummer. They tell you what the brand is, but you don't know what it's gonna be until 12:01, and it is the brand Buxom. Now, Buxom also makes blushes. They make several different types of lip glosses, lipsticks. They have eyeshadow palettes. So I'm gonna definitely be keeping my eye out to see what it is they put on sale on March 25th. March 26th, it's so funny, I just showed this blush in a video. They're gonna have the Persona Cosmetics blushes, powder blushes on sale. She has 4 colors, and I have the 4th one, but it's put away in my summertime blush collection. So the shade I just showed, my darlings and duds, is the shade Bubble. Again, this is kind of that hot pink, Barbie pink type shade. The formula of these blushes, it's so smooth and they're pigmented, but you can blend them out very easily. This next shade, this was the first one I ever bought. It's called Caramel, and this is that really beautiful neutral nude pink shade. Has cool tones to it, but it's very workable on many different skin tones. So there's Bubble, Caramel, and then the last one is Georgia. And this is a beautiful peach shade. I didn't think this would show up very well on me, especially in the summer, but somehow it does. So her blushes seem like they're a little light in tone, but somehow they build nicely and they wear all day, and they're going to be on sale for $11. I mean, that's like pretty close to drugstore pricing. So March 26th, check out those blushes. All right, and the last week is just full of my wish list. I don't have any of these products, haven't tried them, but I'm interested. So first off, March 27th, the KVD Tattoo pencil eyeliners are going to be on sale for $11.50. As many of you know, I love liquid liners, but I've never tried the pencil ones, so I'm going to be checking those out. Next, on March 28th, the Jane Iredale blushes are going to be on sale for $16. Her Pure Pressed Blush. Wow, that was hard for me to say. I've tried a couple of Jane Iredale products, but I've never tried, I don't think I've tried any of her color products yet. So that is on my radar, especially at $16. March 29th are two products that in my mind might be a good pair. The first one is the Clinique Moisture Surge Sheer Tint SPF 25 Tinted Moisturizer. So I love to just throw on a sheer tint SPF when I go out for a walk in the mornings, and that's going to be on sale for $21. Now, the sheer tint in the name makes me look at the next product that's also available on that day, and it's the Dermablend Flawless Creator Liquid Foundation Drops, and those are going to be on sale for $21. Now, these foundation drops, you can add them into a regular moisturizer, a tinted sunscreen. You can add them into a foundation to add not only pigment, but also to help adjust the color. I have a really hard time with certain brands of getting the perfect warm undertone that I need, or sometimes I buy a foundation in my summer color and I really want to try it out in the winter. And so these drops can allow you to also adjust the color of your foundation, but also it's going to add some coverage. So those two items on March 29th are in my mind, and I'm thinking about those. March 30th are the Nabla eyeshadow palettes. And believe it or not, I have never tried any Nabla eyeshadows. I've heard mixed reviews throughout the years, but there's one eyeshadow palette in particular. It's the kind of neutral one. I'll put a picture of it here. And I have heard a couple of YouTubers that I respect and who love eyeshadow like I do, and they love this eyeshadow palette. So the Nabla eyeshadow palettes range in size as well. So the price range on that day is $12 to $19.50. So I've definitely got that palette on my wish list. On the final day, April 1st, the beauty steal I am contemplating is the Tarte Shape Tape Full Coverage Concealer. And they also have the Ultra Creamy version on sale that day as well. They're going to be on sale for $15.50. And I have used both of these concealers in the past. The original Shape Tape concealer, when it first came out a number of years ago, I hopped on that bandwagon and I really tried to make it work, and I felt like it did for a while. And then I felt like my under eyes were just too dry and I had more lines. It wasn't flattering, but I feel like I've changed the way that I do concealer now. And so I'm thinking, do I want to give it another try? I do also love it for face concealing. So that was my other reason of contemplating it, is I do need a good face concealer that does not move, just to do a little spot concealing every now and then. Now the Ultra Creamy version, you might think, well, Shirley, why don't you go for that for under the eyes? I've tried that and it was okay. It did not have nearly the same amount of coverage as the original, and it started separating in the package in my drawer within a couple of months. So I don't know, something about the formulation, it just wasn't great for me, but the original one, it's back on my radar, and you might be seeing it appear again in some tutorials. All right, that ends the list of recommendations and my wish list. I hope that this was helpful. As always, check the description box down below, hit where it says more, and I will put all the information about the sale, the dates, and also I will break out by day each of the items that are on sale so that you can refer back to this video, or I will also have all these products listed in my Shop My Shelf and my Howl page, so you can go there and shop all of the items in one place. But be sure, if there is something on your shopping list, make sure you try and purchase that as soon as possible on the day that it goes on sale. Thank you as always so much for watching. Happy shopping. Bye.